Ladies and gentlemen, grab your baby bottles and hold on tight, because what went down at Claressa Shields' baby shower was anything but a celebration. It didn't just get messy, it turned into a full-blown battlefield. Sure, you've heard the rumors, but trust me, the truth makes the gossip look tame. Imagine this: an uninvited, furious ex storms in, dressed head to toe in white like she's the one about to give birth. And not just any ex, Remy Ma herself, bringing with her a storm of unresolved drama, a sharp attitude, and a level of pettiness that could rival a CVS receipt in length. But wait, it gets even messier. The man stuck right in the middle of the chaos, none other than Mr. Papoose himself. And let's just say, he completely lost control. Did Papoose really slap Remy right there in front of stunned guests, confused caterers, and a gender reveal? Cake shaped like a boxing glove? Why was Claressa suddenly rushed out by security, her dress stained with tears and frosting? And who's behind leaking that now viral video? Yes, the one where someone yells, "Remy, no," right before a chair. Goes flying across the room. This isn't just baby mama drama. This is full-blown baby Armageddon. Stay tuned. The chaos has only just begun. It was supposed to be a moment of pure celebration. Claressa Shields, two-time Olympic gold medalist and reigning boxing champ, glowed in a flowing pink chiffon dress, surrounded by elegant balloon arches, rose, gold gift tables, and a guest list packed with A-list names, all gathered to honor the new life she was about to welcome. The atmosphere was polished, signature mocktails flowed, a custom Shields baby cake shaped like a championship belt stood tall, and R&B legend Tank was set to deliver a live performance. This had all the makings of the baby shower of the year, but the mood shifted instantly the moment Remy Ma walked in. Let's get one thing clear. Remy was not invited. Her name didn't appear on the guest list. She wasn't part of the group chat, and according to a leaked DM from Claressa's cousin, she had been explicitly banned from attending after a blow-up 2 weeks earlier at a Brooklyn nail salon. That incident reportedly ended with Remy launching an entire acrylic nail rack at the receptionist. So no, she wasn't welcome, and she knew it. But when has that ever stopped Remy Ma? She strutted in wearing a form-fitting white designer dress, the exact shade Claressa had chosen for herself, and oversized black sunglasses like she was dodging paparazzi. No gift, no +1, just a stormy vibe you could feel across the room, and a walk that basically screamed, "I came to cause chaos, and I brought heels." The crowd froze. Every conversation stopped mid-sentence. In a now viral clip posted by Celeb to Backup 2, you can see Claressa look up from her satin pillow throne, spot Remy, and quietly say, "You've got to be kidding me." But let's rewind for a second. Why would Remy even show up in the first place? This isn't just some random ex. This is Remy Ma rapper, former ride-or-die wife, and now the heartbroken antagonist in a real-life saga messier than a love and hip-hop reunion. Once upon a time, she and Papoose were the definition of loyalty. He stayed by her side through her prison sentence, defended her when no one else would, and wore his devotion like armor. But that love story, it's now lying in pieces, sparkly, dramatic shards scattered across the floor of a baby shower because Papoose moved on. With Claressa Shields. Exactly. Papoose went from "forever my lady" to "forever my fists are flying." Baby mama! And Remy wasn't just upset, she was deeply humiliated. Losing your man hurts, but losing him to a younger, richer, undefeated boxing legend, that cuts different. When Claressa announced her pregnancy last month, insiders say Remy, completely unraveled. She was throwing stuff, crying, leaving wild voice notes, claimed a source close to her, a hairstylist who asked to go by the name Peaches. She kept saying, "This isn't over. I'm not letting that baby be the headline." And apparently she meant every word, because there she was, uninvited, unbothered, and clearly unhinged, storming into a room full of influencers and BET execs like it was her bridal shower. No glance at Claressa, no nod to Papoose. She walked straight to the front like she owned the place and positioned herself right next to the stage where Tank was just about to perform. And that is when everything completely fell apart. Papoose, who had been chilling near the DJ booth, suddenly stiffened. According to eyewitnesses, his jaw clenched, and the mini cupcake he was holding hit the floor. His vibe changed instantly, recalled one caterer. He went from laid back to full-on DEFCON 1 in a heartbeat. Without hesitation, he stormed across the room, grabbed Remy by the wrist, and muttered what would go on to become Twitter's viral soundbite of the week: "You've got 5 seconds to leave before I make TMZ a fortune." And Remy, she just laughed straight in his face, like the whole thing was a joke, some kind of over-the-top TikTok stunt. According to the blog Queen NYC, Remy allegedly shot back, "Go ahead, Pap, make a scene like you always do, right before you crawl back." And then it happened, in a moment no one saw coming, but somehow every camera caught. Papoose raised his hand and slapped Remy Ma right across the face. The entire room went completely still. The DJ cut the music. Tank froze mid-performance. Claressa sat there, wide-eyed, clutching her stomach as if she were in the ring, not at her own baby shower. The slap echoed through the room, loud and clear. The sound is now even being remixed on TikTok. One guest screamed, another started praying, and a third allegedly shouted, "Not the baby energy, Remy," while scrambling to shield Claressa behind a pile of diaper gifts. Security didn't stroll in. They rushed in. And here's the kicker. Remy didn't flinch, not one bit. She locked eyes with Papoose, calm and cold as ice, and said, "You really just did that? In front of her? In front of your new family?" And that, my friends, is where part 1 wraps up. Because what happened next? Well, it makes that slap seem like nothing. In part 2, we're diving into the aftermath. The leaked audio, the broken trust, and a mysterious source claiming that Claressa herself might have masterminded the whole thing. Yep, you heard that right. Was this all just a setup? Was the slap part of some bigger plan? Stick around, because we're about to dig deeper. The slap wasn't just physical, it was a symbol. Years of pent-up betrayal exploded in a single dramatic strike that left the entire baby shower in stunned silence. Within moments, videos of the incident flooded social media, with one TikTok blowing up to 1 million views captioned, "When your baby daddy slaps his ex at your baby shower." Claressa was devastated, tears streaming down her face, makeup ruined, and her sash slipping off like it had been through a war. Then, the chaos hit its peak. Remy, her face still flushed from the slap, grabbed the mic. "I came with good intentions, but he was texting me last week." Gasps echoed through the room. A cousin stumbled, someone fainted, and Papoose? He was left completely shell-shocked. Let's break this down. According to an anonymous source claiming to be part of Claressa's glam squad, who insisted on staying under the radar and went by the name Angel Dove, Papoose had been in touch with Remy just the week before. But not for reconciliation. Oh no, the texts were supposedly about seeking closure, tying up loose ends, and ending things on good terms before the baby arrived. But closure with Remy Ma? That's like trying to extinguish a house fire with glitter. And here's where the plot thickens. Just hours after the slap, a leaked voice note began circulating, allegedly recorded by Claressa herself. The audio, said to be from a private group chat involving her boxing coach, assistant, and 2 brand managers, features a woman who sounds eerily like Claressa, saying, "If she shows up, let her. I need the world to see who he really is." Pause. Rewind. Let that sink in. Did Claressa know Remy might crash the shower? Did she want the chaos? Was the entire event, complete with pastel decorations and vegan cupcakes, actually a calculated setup? The internet went wild. Remy versus Claressa started trending within hours as users dissected the slap footage like it was a crime scene. Tweets joked about HBO-level lighting and claimed it had the vibe of a Netflix documentary. Then, a new clip surfaced showing Remy being escorted out, smirking as she quipped, "Ain't no shower without thunder," a line that quickly turned into a viral slogan now appearing on merch. Papoose? He stayed silent. His post about baby shoes was flooded with clown emojis. But Fat Joe? He stirred the pot by going live, whispering, "Remy's been silent too long." Fans immediately speculated a diss track or explosive tell-all was on the way. Meanwhile, Claressa's team may be gearing up for a legal battle. Baby shower or all-out media war. This drama's far from over. While some online are defending Remy, claiming she had every right to confront them face-to-face, others argue Papoose needed to be exposed for playing both women. The venue, caught in the fallout, issued a statement denying any involvement, but their Yelp and Google reviews overrun with 1-star ratings and savage comments. Meanwhile, as Remy was recorded leaving the event on the phone, she ominously warned Papoose, "He better tell her the truth, or part 2's gonna hurt." And then the plot thickened. A bombshell. Leak dropped. Text messages between Papoose and Remy revealed flirty exchanges, including one where Papoose allegedly questioned if Clarissa's baby was even his. The internet went into overdrive. The drama exploded further when Remy went live, dropping explosive details. From a dimly lit room, she shared receipts showing that Papoose had doubts about Clarissa's baby from the very beginning, even demanding a paternity test. This ignited a viral frenzy as fans began combing through old posts, creating timelines, and churning out memes featuring Maury Povich declaring, "Papoose, you are not the father." Meanwhile, Clarissa's team stayed quiet until they later posted a cryptic message hinting at a revenge plot. As Remy dropped one bombshell after another, the big question emerged. Was this all part of a setup, or did Papoose just completely fumble his relationships? The internet was on fire, and the baby mama Cold War was all but inevitable. Legal experts say Remy could face charges for trespassing, defamation, and potentially even a restraining order, but she's unfazed. In classic Remy style, she posted a bold mirror selfie with the caption, "You only press charges when you lose control." Meanwhile, Papoose posted a black square, widely seen as a subtle admission of guilt. A leaked security video shows Claressa throwing her tiara and accusing Papoose of slapping her over questions about the paternity of her baby. Now, rumors are swirling that Claressa is planning to leave New York, while Remy might be gearing up to drop a diss track. Fat Joe is reportedly considering mediating a sit-down, and fans are eagerly waiting to see how this wild drama unfolds. One thing's for sure, this mess is far from over.